Hello, I'm Laura, the library lady, and I want to welcome you to this special episode. Boys and girls, this episode is actually for your parents. So I would like you to hit the pause button and go get mom and dad so they can watch this without you and then make the decision if they want you to see this episode. It's nothing scary, it's just important information during this COVID-19 pandemic emergency. Hi, once again, I'm Laura, the library lady. Parents, welcome to this special episode. I wanted to do something really special because of the pandemic and creating masks for you and your children as you go out. I know we're at stay at home here in Maryland, but you might want to go outside. You may have to go to the grocery store. And right now there is a shortage of masks. And I am concerned in the future we'll have to wear masks for quite a long time, and wearing paper masks could be hard for our environment. So I took an old t-shirt, one kind of like this, and I cut it along all the seams. So this video will show you how to make masks out of things you already have in your house that won't cost you anything, because I know money can also be an issue. So I had an extra large t-shirt that I got for free. Here it is. I cut it along all the seams, and when I cut it, it was a t-shirt that said, "Vote for 2018 Our Kids." So it was a t-shirt I got for free at a conference, and I cut along all the seams. So I cut all the seams here, and I cut the shoulder. This is actually the sleeve for the shoulder. And I just used a nice pair of scissors. If you have some shears that are for cloth, that's good. And and this is an extra large shirt. So I've cut about 8 masks already. So an extra large shirt may cut about 16 masks. And toward the bottom of the shirt, it gets wider. So I actually got more at the bottom of the shirt. So also I washed this shirt because it was something that I got for free. It didn't know where it had been. And this is like super soft. So anytime you wear something against your skin, you have to make sure it doesn't irritate your skin. And that's why this is really light. My fiance, he had a mask on when we were biking, and it irritated him so much he took it off. Also, I am horrible at drawing straight lines. So I measured, and I used a Sharpie to make these lines, and I put some scrap paper down so I wouldn't get things on my tablecloth here, even though it's plastic. So, and also I use all kind of hair things. So I don't like to use pens, so I just use my tape measure, and I just took some pins to pin up my where it was so I could draw a straight line. So I take my scissors, and I measured 6 inches for adults, but if you have children, you're going to make that narrower. You can make it 3 inches for your child. And I'm just going to cut along this line. Now, I hate the way Sharpies, the permanent markers, smell. So I'm definitely going to cut and trim this. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. I can use that, but I'm going to put this to the side for now. And I'm going to cut this solid piece. Okay? I'm going to cut across this dotted line. Hope you can see that in the camera angle. And if you don't have a pair of scissors that's sharp enough, you can't use, if you cut with paper with your scissors, they're gonna dull your scissors. And at one time, all houses had a sewing kit. I don't know if we do that anymore, but you definitely want to use fabric shears. If you don't have any, if your neighbor has a pair, you can borrow them, make sure they're sterilized. So I'm going to put this over to the side for now. And you see, I have my piece. And on the front, it'll have a message. Now this is a little longer. It's a little long for me, so I can trim it a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of trimming. See, I'm trimming on both sides. And if your husband or your partner has a beard, they may want this a little looser so they can fit, so they'll cover their beard on their chin. Just depends. And now I have my piece, and I'm going to trim it a little bit at the top because it has that Sharpie, and that Sharpies just don't smell good to me, so I don't even want that. And you could design your own. If you have a t-shirt that has a pattern, it may really be fun for your children. And when you wash these, I would say put them in a garment bag. If you don't have a garment bag, you can use a pillowcase and make sure you tie up that pillowcase, because if not, whatever you put in it will fall out. And if you have sensitive skin, I would use Drift or a fabric cleanser that does not irritate the skin. And if none of that works, this is so easy. You can wash this out by hand with your facial soap and just hang it up to dry. Because after one day, especially if your kids are active and people are sweating, probably just wear one a day. So this is what's so nice about taking an old t-shirt. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to take one end and I'm going to fold it for about an inch. And I'm going to just cut along that folded line. And what you're cutting is your ear hole. Okay, some people have big ears, some people have little ears. And leave about an inch on either side. Okay, just put that over there. And then I'm going to fold this about an inch in. And I know on TV the Surgeon General used a rubber band. I don't have rubber bands. They rot, and rubber bands would irritate me. So I thought his pattern was great, but rubber bands can really irritate your ears. And this is such a soft fabric. It's a knit fabric. So here I have my mask. And so I can just put it on. And there I have my mask. See how easy that is? And because this has a design on it, oops, there we go. It's on there. I can do that. Now some people like it long, like my mom likes it long, but you can even cut a little half moon on the bottom so it won't cover your whole chin. So that's it. Now I wanted to show you, this is the sleeve. So this was a short sleeve, and this is my union, MSEA, Maryland State Education Association. So this is actually a sleeve. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to fold it again. I'm going to cut right on the line. Make my ear hole, just cut straight. Leave an inch on either end. There we go. This doesn't require any sewing. Then I'm going to fold the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect. And once you cut it, if you don't like it, you can always trim. You can always try it on for size and trim it down. This is not a perfect science. This is getting you what you need with what you have without spending any money or waiting in any lines. Okay. Cut that. So these are my two holes, and this hole I didn't cut quite long enough, so I'm just going to snip it. Okay, so let me try this on. Now the MSCA is upside down, and I put this on. It covers a lot of me, so that may be too much. And this is the rim of the sleeve, so if that bothers you, you could have cut it the other way. But also, I'm not going to do it now, but I could cut along here, cut along the bottom, and it wouldn't cover my chin all the way. So that's another option. So that's a way that you can render a lot of masks for your family. And the scraps, if you sew, you can take it and make a doll and use the scraps to fill in the doll. Now there may be some other things that you have in your home that can serve as a mask. For example, let's say you're out and about and you need to make sure you get some sweet sleep. Now usually you cover your eyes with this, but you can also put this over your head and cover your mouth and your nose. Sweet dreams. Okay, that's one way you could do that. Also, this is one with a heating pad. You can just take that heating pad out, put it in a safe place to use for later. And this one's adjustable. It's with Velcro. So with my hair, I'm a little scared to use Velcro because I don't want to get it tangled. But that's another option. Woohoo! It's adjustable. Okay. Now, there are other things in your home that you already have that you can use as a mask. Last year, we went to see the Baltimore Orioles. Sadly, they had a horrible season. And they gave us these like sweat towels. I'm not quite sure what they are. So you can iron this. I didn't iron this one. And I keep my hair accessories in here. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to pull out 2 hairpins. So if you're on the go, and you can make this very fashionista, I'm going to put this, the Oreos here. Okay, and I'm just going to take this like this. And I'm just going to use my bobby pins. And there, I have a mask. Okay. So, another thing that you can use for a mask is a bandana. You don't have to cut it or anything. I got this, my mom got this for me at the Dollar Tree. Isn't it pretty? You just fold it in a triangle. And you just tie it around your head. Now this may be a little too long for some people, so if this is too long for you, you can make some adjustments or you can cut it to make it more comfortable for you, because I can understand. Now if you have sensitive skin, and many of us do, you can definitely use a silk scarf in the same way. Silk is a lot softer. I've had this for so long. I tie my hair up in this when I sleep at night. But make sure if you're using a hair product, that you do something with your hair, make sure you wash it out, because the oils from our hair, and I have product in my hair, can irritate the skin. So make sure you wash things out. So now I'm going to show you some other options. I have some headbands that are wide, and I'm going to put this on as I demonstrate some other things that you can use for your mask. And I'm going to put this here so my hair won't be all over the place. So first of all, you can use this as a mask. You put it on. Adjust it. Well, let me just get my hair out the way. Okay, so I have another one like this one. So now my hair is secure. Now I have another one like this, and then I could just create. And this is soft and it's thin. And if I'm out and about and biking, I want something that's soft and easy to breathe through. Oops, this one's a little small. But if it's not too small, you can use this one. Okay? Okay. So this was a little too small for me, but it may work out for you. So you have to try them on. So this was another headband I got in this tie, so I can use this around my nose and mouth. And there I am. Okay? And I can adjust it. Oh, this is another one of those that you can use on your eyes, that you can use for your mouth. It's adjustable. Now, this is a really cool headband. I really love this one because it has like a little knot. So I also like to use this one for my face as my cover up. And look, it covers my mouth and my nose. But remember, you have to wash these. If you use them for your hair, don't use them right for your face. Make sure you wash your face. Also, I have these you wash this, right? You can wash it by hand. Now, unfortunately, I heard a news report that African American men are resisting putting masks on because they're being harassed by police officers. So this is racial profiling. But what if you had something like this? I got this at Walmart. All this stuff I got at Walmart, the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. This is a super wide mask. And I wore this one yesterday when I went biking. And so if you're going to wear a mask that's a headband more than once, I know this is the seam. So I put this in the back because I don't want the product from my hair to get in my face and cause acne. So I'm going to put this on. Booyah! There I am. I'm totally covered. And if it's too wide, you could just fold it under. And you have a nice, comfortable headband. And it's super wide. And I got these like for $2 like 4 or 5 years ago. And look how many beautiful colors I have. I can wear this one to match my outfit, or this one. So you can become a fashionista. Now these are a lot thinner. I have 2 of these. They're thinner, so if I'm out and about, These may be easier to wear because they're not as heavy. And here I am again. Very easy. So I have many others.
What about racial profiling?
So the question is, well, I have a question from the Peanut Gallery. What about racial profiling? I think it depends on where you live and the governor. I know in LA they're having mandatory wearing masks, but if you wear something that's light and bright, maybe you won't be harassed. Definitely be in contact with your chief of police, your senators, and your congressmen, making sure that you are not, as an African American male or any other person of color, that you're not being harassed, because you're taking your safety first. And we have mixed messages from the White House, but do what you need to do, especially if you're on the front lines and you don't have a mask. So I have others here. I'm not going to try these on, but I have so many headbands. So let's say I want a headband, and I really like this one. It's also gray. You may say that's not wide enough. You can double them. Okay. So if you double, there you go. You got two on. And I have a million black ones. So the nice thing about the headbands, for children, if you have a headband, I don't want to cut mine, but you can actually cut these and do like I did with the t-shirt and cut holes in it for your children. So if you have some headbands that you're not using, and like I said, you can get them at Walmart, Kmart, the Dollar Tree, and also Family Dollar or Big Lots. And these are from Goody. I've had these for years. In fact, I can't get these white anymore. And I have a red one I love, but I can never find. So I got these at Walmart for a dime a couple of years ago. They're usually $1, but the best time to get stuff like this is Halloween, because back to school is over. And I just keep all of my headbands, in here. I put all the similar colors so I can keep up with them, even though that red one still eludes me. So I keep all my headbands here. So anytime I need them, I can find them. I put these. And these are specialty ones. These have glitter and stuff in it. So be careful which ones you buy, and I have some other ones from Family Dollar that have glitter that I think would irritate your face. So be very careful, because you want to be sensitive to your face. And some people, things irritate them around their ears. So these are just some things. Oh, the last thing. I got this from a young man, my fiance's nephew, and it's a long sock. And I love it because I'm a librarian, Laura the librarian, and unfortunately in our penal system, people are not being protected, and I understand some of the guards are being told not to wear facial wear to protect them. Once again, call your senators, call your lawmakers. That needs to change. Everyone needs protection. So this sock, I thought about cutting it and making a mask. But I can't. It's so pretty. But that's another thing you can use, and that's what they're doing in the, some of the penal sisters, are. Or you can even, my mom's videotaping me. She said, if you're out and about and you don't have gloves, that's a great idea, Mom. And you want, this can protect you. Hey, great minds think alike. Also, I'm a little older, so sometimes socks cut off my circulation. So if you don't have gloves, if you're out and about and you have to go to get something to eat, or get your food, this is a great alternative to wear socks on your hands, especially if you have thin socks, your hands won't sweat. And so then you're touching the door and you're touching things, and it's not spreading any kind of germs, and you can immediately take these off backwards and tie them up and put them in the wash to keep clean. So we have lots of socks, and socks are something you can get 6 in a pack.
Stop saying Walmart.
Okay, I'm not promoting Walmart. It's just that I live across the street from one. Wherever you go shopping, and I'm saying Walmart because Walmart is currently open because it sells food. So you can get other things like that. And Family Dollar sells food. The Dollar Tree sells food. And so right now, we can't go to big department stores, but you can always order on Amazon. So that's why I'm mentioning those stores, because they have food available.
Also to protect the workers.
And we want to wear these on our faces and even on our hands to also protect the people who work in these stores. And we want to thank all of the people who are working at Amazon, who are working in the stores that are permitting us to go and get what we need. Okay, this was my special edition of Laura the Library Lady. I hope this helps. And if you don't have a paper mask, don't panic. Look around your house and see what you can make into a mask and a glove. All right, thank you so much. Bye.